Hey guys, box office Mondays. I will do the box office. I will recap the summer. I will predict next week's box office, and I will pick the fall. So let's start. I forgot to mention one thing last week. That last week was the lowest weekend in like 2 years or something. But whatever, because this weekend was even lower. Well, I need to wait for the actuals to come in on Box Office Mojo, but boxoffice.com it has the exact numbers quicker, but they don't give like a total, like everything combined. But I'll get to that later. I was going to do this yesterday, but the numbers for the 3-day didn't come in because it was Labor Day. I don't know why the 3-day numbers didn't even come in that. But so I just decided I'll give the 3-day numbers, which I'm going by that, and the 4-day numbers, whatever. Okay, 3-day numbers. In fifth place with 7.2 million for the 3-day weekend is Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. In fourth place is Transporter Refueled, bringing in 7.4 million. In fourth place, yeah, I think I said that. In third place is A Walk in the Woods, bringing in 8.2 million. In second place, bringing 8.6 million is Straight Outta Compton. In first place is War Room, bringing in $9.5 million. Now to get to the Labor Day numbers. In fifth place is Transporter Refueled, so that dropped at Labor Day, bringing in $9 million. Okay. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation bringing in $9.4 million. Third place, Straight Outta Compton, bringing in $10.8 million. Second place, Walk in the Woods, bringing in $10.9 million. And in first place is War Room, bringing in $13.4 million. So anything to note on this? Well, for the 3-day weekend, War Room actually only dropped, what was it, like 16%? That's pretty impressive. I don't know. I really expected this movie to like just die out. Like it's a Christian movie, but it's like staying. I mean, it only has 28 million and it's only been 2 weekends, but still it only dropped what, like 16%. Yeah, anything else to note about but something I forgot to mention, eighth place, something that came in eighth place this weekend, Spanish something movie that I can't find any background about, bringing in $4.4 million, called Un Galo con Muchos Huevos. I don't speak Spanish, so I can't pronounce it. Yeah, I have no idea what it's pretty PG-13. I've heard of R-rated animated movies. I've heard G and PG. I've never heard of a PG-13 animated movie. Yeah, but that's that. Michael also had some surprises, I think, about like the War Room and stuff, but I think he said something about the War Room. I don't know. I don't think either of us had any real surprises. So yeah, I'll just get to the top 5. Oh well, first I'll recap the summer. Sorry, I'm a bit out of it today. I'll recap the summer first. So I'm not gonna go over what came in what positions, but I'll just say if there's like my biggest surprise and my biggest disappointment. Hang on, I'm just getting Michael's. My biggest surprise and my biggest disappointment. Well, my biggest surprise, I'd have to say San Andreas, since I didn't even have it in my top 15. I think I had like 16th or 17th, but it came in like 6th place. I just didn't think like it's a generic action movie that people would care, but I guess people care. And biggest disappointment, I have to go with the thing that was farthest off. How would it be? It was between positions. The thing that's farthest off is Fantastic Four. Just didn't even crack the top 15. I think it barely cracked top 20. Either that or Tomorrowland was a big disappointment because I had like number 5. But yeah, nothing huge. Everything else about the summer, like Jurassic World, who would have expected it to be the 3rd highest grossing film of all time? But yeah, that's about it for surprises and disappointments. Michael said biggest disappointment, Fantastic Four, and biggest surprise, Jurassic World. Yeah, I had the same. Biggest disappointment was Tomorrowland, and biggest surprise was San Andreas. So never mind, I didn't have the same. Yeah, so that's that. I guess we'll get to predicting the top. Oh, I won last weekend because. And sorry, I'm not really organized. There's a lot to go over in the show, and I couldn't keep track of everything. I wrote some stuff down, just like the predictions. Top 5, since we all had the same top 5, we had to go to the top 7. I mean, the 6th and 7th I did. And I predicted 7 out of 7. It might have been out of order, but I still got 7 out of 7, going by the 3-day, which is what we went with, because I don't care. There's no such thing as a 4-day box. Well, actually, there's no such thing as a 4-day weekend. So yeah, I won that. So let's get to top 5 for this weekend. This is what I kept track of. Okay. And then we'll get to fall. And for fall, I'm going by this weekend, like the visit, and until the like 2nd to last day in October, because that's what Box Office Mojo lists as. And it's easier for me to keep track on Box Office Mojo. I know like other sites listed till like the end of November, I'm pretty sure. But whatever. Because Box Office Mojo has like holiday weekend, which is like 2 months, but okay. Top 5 for Michael for this weekend. The Visit number 1, War Room number 2, The Perfect Guy number 3, Straight Outta Compton number 4, and number 5, Rogue Nation. I have The Visit number 1, The Perfect Guy number 2, Martian number 3, The Walk number 4, and Steve Jobs. Oh shoot, my bad. I was going to my fall list. Sorry. Still. The Visit number 1, The Perfect Guy number 2, War Room number 3, 90 Minutes in Heaven number 4, and Straight Outta Compton number 5. And Bryce's top 5 for the weekend: The Visit number 1, The Perfect Guy number 2, War Room number 3, Compton number 4, and Transporter Refueled number 5. And I also want to try something new. I listed we're gonna start giving like bold predictions, me and Michael. So my bold prediction was that not really, it's more of a disappointment. That The Visit would be the lowest grossing wide released M. Night Shyamalan directed film. Right now it's Lady in the Water, I'm pretty sure, with like 18 million. So it's gonna be close. Hope the only reason people might see this is because they just want to see how bad it is. I don't know. And his bold prediction was kind of the same. He said Visit would make $18 million. So he has anywhere from 18 to 18.9999 million. And now let's get to top 5 for the fall. Hold on. Top 5. Michael's top 5 for the fall is number 1, The Martian. Number 2, Hotel Transylvania 2. Number 3, Maze Runner. Number 4, Crimson Peak. And number 5, The Walk. And there's a reason he doesn't have Spectre or Peanuts or those stuff, because those are in November. And according to Box Office Mojo, the winter ends like the last weekend is October 30th. Not like whatever, November 20 something. Okay, and his bold prediction for the fall, since he had 3, but 2 of those movies released after Box Office Mojo's prediction schedule. I wish they did a normal schedule and didn't have holiday weekend, which is 2 months. But his one was that Martian would have a bigger opening weekend than Gravity, which is like 55 million. My bold prediction was that this is gonna be really tricky. This is probably like the toughest thing. This is probably I've already written myself into a corner. Each weekend will have a new #1 film. Like, I don't know the last if that's ever happened, because usually movies repeat as #1 for at least once or something. I don't know. I'm saying every weekend. I think for sure for like the rest of September there will be a new thing. Yeah. That's gonna be tough. But yeah, that's my prediction. And my top 5 is for the fall: Maze Runner 2, Hotel Transylvania 2, Martian, The Walk, Steve Jobs is my 5th. And Bryce's top 5 for the fall is Hotel Transylvania 2, Maze Runner 2, Pan, Goosebumps, and Crimson Peak. So yeah, that's my that's Box Office Mondays on a Tuesday. A stupid Labor Day. Yeah, I'll try to be more organized next week when there isn't like also the fall and have to recap the summer and stuff. So see you guys later, and bye.